Today, I'm finally getting started with my family wellness plan. This is something I've been thinking about for a couple months now and slowly have been putting together what the plan is going to look like. And today, I'm finally going to execute it. The best way for me to do this was to get it out on paper so that I can see what it was that I wanted to focus on, and then put my family's goals down on paper so that we can work on them together and see how we can make some adjustments. So the areas that I focused on in my family wellness plan are physical activity, nutrition, mental and emotional health, physical health, and environmental health. So one of the main things to get started was that I know this needs to be a weekly plan, something that we do each week. We revisit and we see how things are going and we make adjustments as we go. So this week, we're going to pick one item to focus on, see how we do. And then next week, we can add on to those goals that we made this week, and so on, just till they become more natural. So this week, what we have been focusing on and what we plan to focus on for the upcoming week is mental and emotional health. And the way that we're going to be doing that is we're actually taking a trip together. Me and my kids are going to take a little trip. So we're going to be focusing on that quality time together and really focusing on each other and building our relationship. I'm going to give you an example of ways that you can customize this for your own family. So as I'm going through this, we can pick what goals we want to have that are achievable for this week. So say you're picking physical health as your goal for the week. How many days a week are you going to go have some physical activity? Are you going to go walking, biking, play sports, dancing, yoga, go to the gym together, something like that? Something that you can do as a family and get some physical activity. So on the sheet that I created here for myself, I can mark what my goal is and something that's achievable. So I'm not going to say week 1, we're getting started, I'm going to go 5 times this week. We're going to have 5 days of full activity. If I were getting started, I would say 1 to 2 times a week, we're going to incorporate this into our routine. So you can add that on here. If you picked a different goal for that week, there's nutrition. So there's some check marks here. What are you going to choose? What are you going to focus on for that week? Do you want to eat more fruits and vegetables? Do you want to work on cooking a meal together? Do you want to reduce the processed foods that you're eating or reduce sugary drinks, drink more water, or if there's something else you can think of, you can add that, and that'll be your focus for the week. And also, if you're thinking about nutrition, think about ways that you can incorporate your family into those decisions. If they help you cook them, they're more likely to eat those new foods and actually enjoy them. The next option for family well-being is mental and emotional health. So there's different things you can focus on. You can ask them how their day was, or pick a topic, pick something that you're interested in, learning about them, and start some type of natural conversation. It's easier with younger kids, but even teenagers, if you get rid of the distractions, they actually will sit and talk to you, and that really will build the relationship. You also want to make sure that you're getting enough sleep, good quality sleep, because if your family's not getting enough sleep, no one's going to feel good. Another area that you can include in your wellness plan for your family is physical health, which includes things like, are you up to date on your dental visits? Or have your kids been to get their wellness checks? Where are you with just making sure that you are healthy, especially as a parent? Have you gone to see your doctor and you got your cholesterol checked, or whatever it is that you need to do to keep yourself healthy so that you can be a better parent and keep the ship on track? So don't forget to prioritize yourself and make sure that you're taking care of yourself. Another really important piece to your family's wellness is your home. So what is your environment looking like? Is your house cluttered? Is it messy? Is it dirty? Because I can guarantee you, when your house is clean, you will feel better. If your house is dirty, at least for me, maybe not for everyone, but when my house is messy, it stresses me out. It is often messy, but when I take the time and really get it clean and organized, I feel so much better. I also feel better about cleaning my house when I know the products that I'm using are safe, non-toxic, and they're okay to be around my kids and my pets. So you can think about what changes you need to make around your home to make it cleaner and healthier. The air quality, is it dusty? Do you need to get an air filter or get the windows open after a long winter, get some airflow. Decluttering your house can really help create a more calm environment. Something that I've incorporated into making sure that I have a clean environment that's also really good for my mental health is making sure that I'm using products that I know are safe to be around my children and my pets, and also that they need to work. If I'm cleaning, I finally get time to spend some time to deep clean my house. I do not have time to use products that don't work or that I don't feel good about. I don't have time for that. So I need to make sure that I have things that I can trust, products that I know are going to work and that are safe. And I've definitely found that through using the Truly Free products. I've cleaned my carpets and got stains up that I'd had in for a really long time. I have some windows that get really streaky and the sun comes through them all day. And the glass cleaner that I've used has done an amazing job of getting all of those gooey fingerprints off and leaving no streaks, just allowing the sunshine to come through. You can actually see that glass right here. When I use the glass cleaner, it works amazing. The last thing that you need to do when you are putting together this plan is also have a way to track your progress. So have some type of evaluation that you can say, this week, how did it go? Here's some things that we need to change. Here's some things that worked really well, and then make adjustments as you go. There are many things that can get in the way of creating this plan for your family. One is that we are so busy, especially if you have kids. Time is limited. So I put together this really handy form that you can fill out. It's fillable, that you can put together your own family wellness plan. You can scratch out what works for you, add in different things, but there's a link that's available for you to download this form that can make this planning process take a little bit less time and give you some ideas. Also, it's really important to incorporate your family when you're doing this, if you can. Get the kids involved in, especially the nutrition part. They love helping to decide what you're going to eat, and that could be a good way to get them involved. Also, asking them what kind of physical activity they want to do with you. What is their favorite thing? Do they want to go outside? Do they want to go to the park? Do they want to ride bikes, throw a ball around? That's something that they can be really helpful with. It's really important to make your family's wellness a priority. Start your own plan by downloading the sample that I have included in the link below, and share, comment, and follow along for more family wellness tips.